What's going on, guys? Taking a look this morning, July 2nd. We're taking a look at Bitcoin Cash. Looks like some potential opportunity here as this thing is at a certain level, very oversold. And I think the odds favor some nice upside here for Bitcoin Cash. So we are trading at, it looks like today, 102.89. So this is the Bitcoin Cash / US dollar Coinbase on TradingView. You can see we are sitting down here at what looks to be a floor of support. So last time in 2018 was basically the last time we touched these prices. So going back a couple years, down in this $100 range, slightly lower. Looks like down in here, we even, not quite 100, but close. When we get down to these areas, we seem to have the price bounce like a floor of support and start to either trade sideways or up to sideways. So you can see where we are right now for Bitcoin Cash. We are back down in this $100 range. I think it's very interesting. I think the odds would be stacked in your favor to be accumulating Bitcoin Cash in and around these levels for future benefit and for the price to move higher from here. Now, putting a time factor on it is tough. It could, bounce a little bit and then trade sideways before you start to get a move like this to the upside. But I was looking at Bitcoin Cash in and around this area. We did have higher projections, but as it starts to break lower levels, those get put aside and the price continues lower. But so far we were under $100 yesterday. In and around 99, possibly a little less. Let's take a zoom in here. We'll throw it on the log scale. We'll zoom in here. So we had some nice candles down into the 97. Basically 97.02 was our low so far. And looks like we are trying to find some support here. So I think there is some opportunity here for Bitcoin Cash. Now, it all depends, obviously, on the market and where we're heading here in the weeks ahead or even longer. Like I said, we could get a bounce and then kind of just trade in a choppy sideways range for many months or even longer. But I think in and around this $100 area, you're getting some good value for Bitcoin Cash that has a potential to, 1, 2, 3, 5, or even more X, over time. We don't have quite the extreme sell-off that we had back in 18. I mean, at least as fast. From a time perspective, this was probably much faster. We're seeing more of a steady decline right now in prices, but I think still the end result is we're still down around this $100 range here. So I think it's quite interesting. Just wanted to share this with everybody here on the channel. Let me know your thoughts on Bitcoin Cash. Once again, this is the Bitcoin Cash US dollar daily chart calculated by Coinbase, and this is a TradingView chart. So things really did actually start to speed up. Now that I look at this from a step back view, we really did start to speed up basically all of June was a pretty sharp decline for Bitcoin Cash. Kind of a similar look to right in here. Although down in here, we hit a low of in the 70s. So we'll see what happens here. You got to be careful trying to accumulate stocks or cryptos when they are falling sharply, catching a falling knife, as they say, can be a dangerous thing. But if you are trading the right, or trading with the amount of capital that you can keep your risk in line, and maybe use appropriate stops or whatever, I still think we are in a important area here, and you're getting some good value for the risk you're taking for Bitcoin Cash. Of course, not financial advice. My opinion, we could be below 70 before you know it. It all depends on the market, but things look very oversold, at least for the short term. And in Bitcoin Cash, I would rather be putting capital into Bitcoin Cash than Bitcoin itself, at least where Bitcoin is trading at right now. So that's my opinion. Take it or leave it. Let me know your thoughts below. Let me know if you were buying Bitcoin Cash back in here when it was under $100 or around $100, and then it wasn't long later that you actually had a rally all the way up to 500. Very, very nice. I remember people were calling for Bitcoin Cash up to 10 grand when we were trading in and around this $1,000 range. So that should have been a sign things are getting a bit lofty. So if you flip this chart upside down, when things get a bit lofty and we go parabolic to the upside, if you flip this chart upside down, things are looking a bit, the reverse of lofty over here. So if this oversold area was up here, you might be saying, well, we could get a reverse, some kind of a reversal. So similar moves can happen when you get near bottoms, but just be careful out there trying to buy bottoms. It's not always as easy, especially the day by day. You can look back and say, oh, easy to sell here and, easy to buy here. But if you're playing it real time, day by day, not always as easy to sit through these wild swings. So my opinion, I think Bitcoin Cash is at a area here for accumulation, at least for a portion of your overall position. And that's the play I'm looking at here. So in and around $100, I think you're getting some pretty good value here for Bitcoin Cash. All right, guys, just my opinion. Have a great weekend. It's July 2nd, July 4th weekend. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Share this video with some of your crypto friends, and I'll catch you in the next video. Have a great weekend. Take care.